Now, the world's largest trader in ships for recycling has told the BBC that hundreds of shadow fleet vessels are operating on the high seas beyond their design life with no legal route to be decommissioned. Industry leaders warn this could lead to an environmental catastrophe. The US sanctions watchdog has now approved a special licence allowing 4 sanctioned ships to be sold for scrap. Here's our business reporter, David Waddell.
When the Exxon Valdez ran aground off the coast of Alaska in 1989, she spilled 37,000 tonnes of crude oil. It was far from the worst oil spill of its kind, but it bled into 1,300 miles of coastline, killing hundreds of thousands of seabirds along with thousands of other sea creatures. It was a turning point in maritime history. A year later, US Congress passed a bill to mandate a double hull design to de-risk such disasters. The single hull was phased out of mainstream global shipping in 2015. This is the Olympic Loyalty, the first double-hull ship laid down in 1992. They're all built like this now, but are new risks emerging. Hundreds of ageing ships are still operating on the margins of the global oil trade in what's known as the shadow fleet. Many are said to be unseaworthy, with obscure ownership and uninsured. Unlike the mainstream fleet, they can't easily be scrapped.
The choke point is not the industry, the choke point is the governments.
Dr. Anil Sharma is the founder of GMS, the world's biggest cash buyer of ships for scrap. He's been campaigning for the scope to acquire sanctioned ships and sell them into facilities like here at the port of Alang in India. His firm's just bought 4 sanctioned container ships under a special licence, the first of its kind, by the Office of Foreign Assets Control, an arm of the US Treasury. This is one, a Comoros-flagged vessel called Bigley, sanctioned for trading Iranian cargo. So too is the Guyana-flagged Ranton plan, all 4 about 20 years old. But Dr. Sharma wants to get the most hazardous tankers off the seas, especially very large crude carriers.
When you remove a tanker from the trade, what are you doing? You're reducing that ship's ability to carry 2 million barrels of oil per trip. And so you're also limiting the ability for the sanctioned oil to move in a cost-effective manner. The old ships can really undercut the market. Safe ships would ask for a higher price, higher freight.
When ageing tankers continue sailing beyond their design life, the risks grow. Sanctions make maintenance harder, and an engine failure combined with fatigue in the superstructure could lead to a catastrophe.
Oh, terrible. Just one accident. 2 million barrels of oil is marine environment, crew, pollution. It's economic, environmental disaster.
The US Treasury, which oversees the sanctions watchdog, did not respond to the BBC's request for comment. GMS estimates there are several hundred end-of-life ships still at sea. Getting them decommissioned is a legal quagmire, and some are abandoned.
With sanctioned ships, the problem is that no one can really touch them. So the moment a recycler enters into a deal involving a sanctioned ship or a sanctioned company, there is a real risk for the recycler of being caught by the sanctions regime as well.
As we've seen in the Strait of Hormuz, many ships face external threats, but a growing number of ageing ships pose their own threat to the seas in which they sail. David Waddell, BBC News.